Cigo, na berapa clear? Cigo, audio mo na berapa clear?
I was on speaker just now, Sandrilas. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Sure.
Sorry, I got disconnected. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was disconnected just now. Okay, now in the last class, we learned about the laboratory apparatus. So I'm gonna go through that one first because I haven't told you your mark yet. And many of you sent to chat and some of you sent to the group. If you look there, I haven't checked because kalau in class, what I do is that I just go around and I'll tell you your marks. So right now I'm gonna go through what you answered and I'll tell you your marks. Don't be surprised because all the other classes, the highest mark is 1 out of 10. So let's start with Ayman. So Ayman got, oh, actually this one is quite good. He actually got 3 marks out of 10. That's the highest so far. Well done. I'm not sure how we got it. This one, 1 out of 10. This one, 0 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Banyak enggak? 0 out of 10. Ini 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10. And semua pun yang senara aku rasa. Let's have a look. 0. 1. 0. 1. 1. 3. 3 marks juga. I'll tell you macam mana boleh diorang dapat 3 markah harta. 1. 0. Walaupun lukisan kamu lawak, there's a reason why you don't get the marks. This one, 1, 2, 3. 3 marks as well. 0. Okay, so now you might be wondering, how come I got 0 or how come I got 1? So if you realize, most of your drawing, kamu lukis test tube sama boiling tube, di atas kamu ada line. Well, in reality, the boiling tube and the test tube ada line atas satu. So we're going to learn how to draw in the next class when I'm not going to the lab. And the reason why they got like this one is because atasnya tu nada line. A simple thing like that can cause us to lose mark in science. Okay, mana cak? Macam legging balik. Okay, anyway, today we're gonna learn Bunsen burner. Now, do you have your workbook? This one. Ada.
Yes.
Okay. Ya kan, belum saya lihat semua. Dapat, because we're gonna do a correction on next time. Okay, this one. If you have it, please take it now.
Teacher,
Ambil.
I just don't
Yep.
have my textbook.
This is workbook. Belum ada.
I have it.
If you have it, good. So what we're gonna do is, before we start our lesson, you're gonna do some exercise. If you open your workbook, kalau nada ndak apa-apa, try to go to Samima tomorrow because today will be the last day Samima will be full because of the DST promo. And then go to page 1, the one about laboratory apparatus. Okay. And what you're gonna do is that should I utilize it?
Chigu, do we have to connect the dots in which one is the same symbol and
Yes.
hazard? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do the same thing with what I did in class. In exam, sometimes you will learn to be working under pressure. You will learn that macam oh payah jua examnya, and then you see that there's not enough time. In order to learn to work under pressure, you're gonna have to work with a time limit. And in order to answer the first page, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Starting, make sure you have your book. Get ready. And write down the date today. Today
What
is
page?
the 31st. Page 1, workbook. Page 1. Jumpa sudah? Because this one ada answer, so I cannot show you.
Yeah.
Introducing science, laboratory safety rules. The one about biohazard. Where you connect the dot. Okay. All right, ready? I will set the timer. 3, 2, 1, 0. For those who do not have the book, don't worry. Tunggu saja dulu because I don't have the soft copy for this question. Yeah, 30 seconds have gone through, has passed by. Less than 1 minute left. If you're done, just do this one, the raise hand. Okay. Good. 4 orang sudah siap. We have 30 seconds now. Start doing page 2. This is what you call pressure. Start page 2. A surprise one. Page 2 is about laboratory safety rules. Whether it is true or false. 5, 3, 2, 1. I know the sampat. That's why I'm gonna give you another 30 seconds to start the page 2, starting now. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Done.
Siap? Okay, kalau siap, I want you to show angkat tangan. Maknanya I can go through the answer. Alright, banyak yang siap sudah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Lagi separuh belum. 15, 16. Lagi. Baru 16. Okay, yang belum ada buku, tidak apa-apa. So, insyaAllah by tomorrow, you will have the book. Okay, put your hands down. We're going to go through the answer. Great. Well done, Radia. So put your hand down. Now, get ready your pencil and we're going to mark. So the first one, what is that symbol?
Explosives.
Correct. So from the symbol itself, you can see that the material explodes. So explosive. Number 2. So mark with pencil saja.
Teacher,
arah
we
buku
use
kamu.
pencil, not red pen.
No, just pencil.
Flammable.
Teacher, the first one.
So number 2 is
Flammable.
Teacher,
Lemon.
what's the first?
correct. Number 3, the symbol X is? What's X?
Irritant.
Anyone?
Teacher, irritant.
Irritant, yes. Siapa ni? Put your hand down. Haikal, Shasha, Mutalif, Aidan. So after this, siapa kan angkat tangan dulu then I will call your name. The next one, raise your hand. Those who want to answer. Okay, Haikal.
Radioactive.
Correct, radioactive. So it looks like a fan. So it's radioactive. Next one, the one with the skull. So you can tick at the picture. You can tick there. As long as there's a tick, it's good enough. Other than Haikal, let's give other people an opportunity. Okay, Adib.
Oh man.
Apa Adib? What's the skull stand for?
Biohazards.
No. What's the skull for? Anyone else? Yes, Haikal? Raihana? Let's try Raihana.
Sorry, salah. Toxic.
It should be toxic. Okay. Not biohazard. Don't worry. We learn from making mistake. Next one, the one where the hand melt. What's that? Raise your hand. Those want to answer.
Oh,
Not
Corrosive.
Haikal, someone else. Give someone else. Okay, Radia. What is it?
Corrosive.
Corrosive. And last one, Kashful. What is it?
biohazardous.
Correct. Anyone got 7 out of 7? Raise your hand. Tak ada. Ui, ramai. Well done. If you didn't get 7 out of 7, it's okay. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, anyone got 6 out of 7?
What is this one called again?
Teacher.
Yep. Yes. That's,
The first one was what?
the first one is explosive. The first one is explosive, Aidan. Okay, put down your hand. Let's go to the second page. Play or run around the laboratory, true or false? Can or cannot?
Oh.
So yeah, put down your hand dulu, then I will say the name. Put your hand down. Semua. Arwin, put your hand down. Aiman, Radia Nazrul, and Arwin, put your hand down. Put your hand down. Okay, Arwin's still there. Okay. Okay, don't worry about your marks, Don't worry about your marks, pasal we are learning still. So it's okay. The one that we should worry about is topical test punya marks sama your exam marks. Okay. Play or around laboratory. Yay or
False.
nay? Siapa sudah jawab betul? Who is that? Haikal. So, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay. Okay, next person. Store, prepare, or consume foods in the lab. Raise your hand if you want to answer. Okay, Kashful, yay or nay?
Nay.
Nay also. Temper with electrical socket. Zahira?
Nay.
Nay. Wash your hand thoroughly after
Fourth,
all
fourth.
practical work. Next one, raise your hand. Satu lah, so go through ya pasal we need time. So wash your hand is a yay. Wear safety goggles when mixing, heating, or handling chemical is a yay. Familiarize yourself with standard evacuation procedure is yay. Pour solid waste and corrosive liquid into the sink is a nay. And point the mouth of the test tube towards another person when heating is also nay. Okay, so please take note. 3 orang nadanya di sini. All right, so mark yourself out of 8. Oh yeah. Yep.
For the
Yes.
tamper with electrical sockets, is it right or wrong?
Wrong.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should not tamper with electrical socket. Okay, so take note saja. I wonder if everyone have submitted their homework. I haven't actually checked yet because I want to mark tomorrow during the holiday. Let's see siapa belum hantar. So science only 22. So Syafi Syahmi, let me check. Bagi tahu saya kalau tu belum buat hantar by today. Syafi Syahmi, Amir Daim, Nuramna Alicia. I think some of you are just join. Arwin belum. Aiman Iskandar. Hazir Aikal sudah akhir sikit. Kushairi and Ashraf. So make sure you do. I will mark everything tomorrow. All right, now let's start with the lesson on Bunsen burner. So Bunsen burner, is it possible? Kejap. I want to show the picture at the same time. I want to show myself. I think I should spotlight myself. Spotlight for everyone so that you guys can see me and itu. Macam mana? So if I do this, let's see. Can you see me and the slide at the same time? Nampak?
Yes.
Okay, because I want to show you the stuff as well. Okay. Sekejap. Okay. Okay, this is a bit confusing. Okay, dapatlah. So I will start with this one. I will start with the presentation first. Bunsen burner. Later on, I will show you the practical part that you're supposed to do. Lagging sikit. Sorry, there's technical error in my laptop. Okay, we'll start with this one. We'll start slow. Now, Bunsen burner. So Bunsen burner is also what we call as the laboratory gas burner. And it was founded by, no, it was invented, not founded, by this guy. Guess what his name is? You could guess half of his name actually. Siapa nama dia? He's quite famous.
Bunsen.
So his name is Bunsen. So that's his family name. So every time you invent something as a scientist, your name can be etched into your invention. So the Bunsen burner was famous, was invented by him. So until now, they use the word Bunsen to remember him by. So he was famous because he is a good person. And this is a quote by another scientist called Henry. He said that describing Robert Bunsen, as an investigator, he was great. As a teacher, he was greater. As a man and a friend, he was the greatest. So this means that this person is a very, very good person. Okay, so when people talk good about us, it means that we are actually good. Sama aja when people talk bad about us, sometimes it's true, sometimes it's not true. But people rarely lie when they talk good about others. Okay, so this is the one that we have in the lab, the Bunsen burner. So if you look at the camera, I'm holding it. If you look at I'm holding it. And this one is actually not his invention. This one is a new modified version. The one that he invented was back in 1850s, and it looked like this. So scientists need a source of heat. So they try to use different ways. Sometimes they use charcoal, they use oil, until Robert Bunsen start with this invention, which was then modified to a different one that looked like this. So this one, they have to pull up and down to adjust the flame. And then the modern one is what we have right now in the lab, the one that I'm holding right now. So this Bunsen burner has the same concept as a stove at home. So if you've been to the kitchen, you would not be scared to do this practical. Many of the classes that I have teach 2 classes, diorang takut. They were scared to light up a Bunsen burner. And I asked, kenapa kamu takut? Macam di dapurnya, sir. And then many of them have never been to the kitchen. That's why they are scared. So if you want to be good at this practical, make sure you learn to cook at the kitchen first. Sama sih ini, and I'll tell you the step. So this one is another version of a stove. So you can see that this one is a portable one. You just put in the gas. So this is the same gas that we use in the lab. And then when this one becomes smaller, a portable one, you get a Bunsen burner. And the brand for this one is camping gas. The reason why this brand is a camping gas is because this one you can bring to camping. Because this one, if you put this one on top of it, you can use it for cooking. So people bring this one for camping as well, other than the portable stove. And if you open the Bunsen burner, it's actually made up of 2 things. The one on top is actually like that, it's locked. So when you open this one, you will have the one that I show in the diagram. And there's also a gas. So when the gas and the top part combine together, you get a Bunsen burner. So the gas on top of here is the place where you will pierce. So this one, ini saya dapat buka pasal dalamnya ada gas mesin. And we open this one, ada jarum. There's a pin inside of it. And that pin will pierce this one, which cause the gas to go out. When it goes out, it will go out up here. Same with the one at home. Now, if you look there also, there's a flammable symbol on it. So this one catches fire easily. So we have to be very careful. You're not supposed to shake it. If you shake it hard, there will be friction. And when there's a friction, it will create a spark. That spark can light up the gas and it can explode. Sama jo kalau kita gugur, if we're not careful, we drop it off, this one can explode as well. So we have to be careful. And we must put it away from hot places. If you put it near to the sun or anywhere where the light is shining, it can become heated up and the pressure will be strong and it can also burst into flame and explode. So we have to be extra careful. Okay, now this one is a different version of Bunsen burner. We call it labo gas. So labo gas is a short from laboratory gas. And these are the different parts that you need to know. Now, the first important part is gas cartridge, the one at the bottom. So gas cartridge is where all the gas are located. Okay, so if the gas cartridge is empty, the rest of the thing will not function because without the gas, this one will just be, it doesn't do anything lah. Okay, now the moment you turn the gas knob, all the gas down here will slowly go up and it will go up here to what we call as the barrel. So the long part here is called the barrel until to the very top here. And inside the barrel is like the neck of the Bunsen burner. You have what we call as the collar. And this collar, you can turn it left and right, up and down, which I'm going to show you later on after I show you the slide. And when you turn the collar around, you have a hole inside of it. And that hole is called air hole, which means that air can go into that hole. This one is very important because if you just burn gas, it might not burn fully. So you need extra air because inside the air, there is one important gas that will give energy to the fire. And that gas is Apa? What is the guess?
Oxygen.
Correct. With oxygen, the fire becomes stronger. So the bigger the hole, the stronger the flame will be. Okay. Same with human as well. The more oxygen you have, the better you will feel, the more energetic you become. Oh, oh, sekejap, something happened. Technical difficulties again. Okay. Salah. How do I change to? Okay. Next one. So this before I show you how how it lights up. So number one, what is it called today? This thing. What is this one called?
What?
Nee, number one, the one it's pointing to. What is it called?
Teacher, I don't see the share screen.
Nada ka?
Me too.
Sekejap. Let me try again. Oh, ada error. Sorry. Let me try again. Can you see now?
Yes.
Nampak sudah. Okay. So what's this part called again?
Air hole.
Air hole. And then what about the second one? This part? Apa tadi?
Cooler.
That one is collar, just like the collar of your shirt. It's the same spelling. The third one is
Gas cart. Gas knob.
Gas.
Rich.
Gas
Guess
knob.
what? Gas
Gas
knob.
knob.
Right? Just like a doorknob, you use it to open or close. So doorknob, open or close the door. Gas knob, open or close the gas. And the last one, and not the last one, this one is a
Gas cartridge.
cartridge. So gas cartridge is where you store the gas. And last one, nampak sudah tadi, the long thing here till the top is called barrel.
Barrel.
Okay, so barrel is the same thing for even for weapon. The long part of the weapon is also called barrel. So barrel is where actually air and gas mix up.
Wait, okay, good. Then what's a muzzle?
Muzzle is the one at the very top. In here, there's an additional thing. That one is a muzzle. So
Oh.
barrel is the long part of the weapon. So when the hole is open like that one is an example, air can enter. When air enter, gas, and when you open the gas knob, the gas will go up. And here, the air and the gas will mix, which make the flame stronger. Okay. Now, flame of Bunsen burner. There are two types of flame that you need to memorize. One is luminous and the color is orange. And as you can see here, as the gas becomes stronger, as there is more air going in, more oxygen going in, the flame become blue, and it's called non-luminous. Now, I use this method for my students to memorize it. So the letter O in luminous refer to orange. So when we say luminous flame, we say orange flame. And when we open the air hole, it no longer become luminous. So it's called non-luminous, so non-orange. Therefore, the color is blue. So there is two color for your level, either orange luminous or blue non-luminous. However, like what was mentioned by your friend in the last class, there is a different colored flame as well, which I'll show after this. Now, why is this flame orange? It is orange because the flame is not strong enough. We call that incomplete combustion. It doesn't burn fully. Okay, when it doesn't burn fully, that's what caused the carbon or smoke to form. So there's less oxygen, therefore more carbon dioxide. Therefore, the flame is not as strong. However, when you open the air hole, more oxygen will go in, which allow the fire to burn fully. Therefore, you get blue flame. And when you burn with blue flame, there is no smoke because all of the gas are burned fully. Okay, that's what we call as complete combustion. We don't use this word as often at your level, but as you go to year 9, 10, 11, instead of burning, you will say combust, combustion. Combustion means catch fire. Okay, incomplete combustion mean it doesn't catch fire completely. Complete combustion mean it catches fire completely. Now, when you go to year 9, if you go to science stream or fast stream, you will get to learn chemistry. So that chemistry is way cooler, part of the science, even though it's difficult. And you might have a chance to do practical like this one. Let me play the video. All right, so as you can see there are different kind of metal: lithium, barium, strontium, copper, and sodium. So all this metal, when they react and burn with fire, it will produce this different color. Lithium will always produce red, barium will always produce green, strontium will be around orangish red, copper will always be blue, even the solid is blue, and sodium will be about orange. Okay, so however, we don't do this kind of experiment at our level because we need a proper equipment for this one to happen, because the gas it produces can become harmful. Okay, I heard sound today. Macam ada soalan. Let me have a look. I can't see the video. I'm lagging. I'll share the link as well. Okay, later on.
Is there any difference?
Any difference of what?
Is it much more stronger than normal fire?
Not really. So it's basically the different chemical that it produces. So kalau saya can explain, there will be a lot of big terms that can make it complicated. So right now, jangan tengok benar-benar. But the flame ada yang kuat lagi, tapi about the same lah. The one that is different is luminous and non-luminous. This one, this color, when they combine the different compound, they use it to make like firework, so that it will be cool and so on. But practically they are the same. Now, this is the practical part. If you're in the lab, you're gonna do this by yourself. I mean, I'll guide you, but you will have to do it in the lab. So I'm gonna demonstrate to you instead. So before I demonstrate, let me just go through the step first, one by one. So it says there, number 1, turn the collar to make sure that the air hole is closed. This one is very important because, like I said, air hole, if the air hole is open, oxygen can go in and the flame will become very strong. I will demonstrate to you what happened if we have the air hole open immediately after this. After you close the collar and make sure the air hole is closed, you light up the match. And when you light up the match, you will put the match on top of the barrel. Okay, try to memorize first. And after that, you turn on the gas to get luminous flame. And when you open the air hole, you get non-luminous flame for heating. So these are the 5 steps. I'm gonna give you 2 to 3 minutes while I prepare the level gas for you to see. Okay, apalkan ah? Because after this, I will ask you what is the thing I should do first. What are the things that I should do next? Okay, you tell me. Let's prepare. Once you're ready, just raise your hand and we'll start. Okay, I'll repeat the step one last time. Number 1, make sure the air hole is closed by turning the collar. Number 2 and 3, light a match and put it on top of the barrel. Number 4, turn on the gas to obtain luminous flame. And number 5, open the air hole to obtain a luminous flame for heating. So let's do it. I'll open the camera. Kawan ijen craters. Natural blue fire.
For me, you're not moving.
Apa Kashful?
For me, you're not moving. So I can't really say anything.
Still?
Yeah. Can I leave and rejoin?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
The rest of you, can you guys see me?
Yes.
Yes.
The handsome one, can you see? Nampak ah? Okay. All right, now this is a Bunsen burner. Mine is lagging. Arahamu lagging. Kalau lagging, you guys can leave and then join balik ah. Lapar. Sekejap ah. Okay, I need to turn off the light so you guys can see. All right, now this is a Bunsen burner. Okay, and then the air hole is located inside the Bunsen burner. So right now the air hole is closed, and if you turn the collar, you will see that there is a hole there. So it's a very small hole. Let me push this one up. So there's a hole there. So that hole is where the air goes in. And every time you light up a Bunsen burner, you must make sure the air hole is closed. You don't close it like this. If you close it using your fingers, it will get burned because there's a lot of flame going in there. That's why this collar is important. So to operate a collar, one finger must be at the bottom, another finger on top. And when you push it, you can move this up and down. But in the lab, we usually just move it left or right as long as the air hole is closed. So I'll light it up and show you what happened if air hole is closed and if air hole is open. So I'll close the air hole first. And this one is the lighter. So if the air hole is closed, you will have flame like this. So the flame is not very strong. So this one is not as hot. And in the lab, you have lab coat, and the lab coat will protect you from this flame to a certain extent. For example, this one, you don't get burned. So masih hitam, but if you don't wear lab coat, you are exposed to more danger. Siapa tuh? Udah angkat tangan. Bukan magic. Who's this? Angkat tangan ini. Hilang cak. Okay. So this one is considered safe. However, if we open the air hole, let's say this one is, we open the air hole immediately, the flame will be blue like that. So it's not as visible. Let me use your book as a tool. So that blue flame, nampak ya? So that blue flame is very strong. And if I do the same thing just now, this one can catch fire immediately. So it's not safe. So we have to make sure air hole is always closed. So even like this, we can just turn it and the air hole will be closed and the flame will no longer be blue. So this one, another thing about this one is visible. This one is invisible. So when you're careless, when you play around, ha 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 pa, tekan na. At least this one you get to see. Jump, wow, there's fire. You're always alert. So we have to make sure the air hole is always closed. Okay. Now, if you look at your workbook again, So we're gonna do the practical sama-sama saja, even though you guys don't get to do it. So if you go to page 4, go to page 4 now. Ambil dulu workbook kamu tu, page 4. This page. Yang ada lukisan ini. We're gonna read through together and we're gonna do it at the same time. Okay, says there, aim to learn to light a laboratory gas burner and to identify the two different type of flames of laboratory gas burner. It says there you must have laboratory gas burner or Bunsen burner, this one. And the materials, you need to have a pair of tongs. So there are different kind of tongs. So this one is a test tube holder. We can use this one. This one is a forceps. So forceps you can use to hold the stick as well. Tongs nada. So we can use this one saja. And it says 2 ice cream stick. So this is an ice cream stick. So we're gonna see what happened to the ice cream stick when we put a different flame. Okay. Soalan apa tu? That looks like a clip for our shirt. 50%. Quite gaming naman. All right. So let's start with the first part of the practical. It says there, step 1, close the air hole. Step 2, light a match and hold the lit match above the barrel. And step 3, turn on the gas supply with your hand. And then we look at part B, luminous or non-luminous flame. There are two different types of flame in the laboratory gas burner. The luminous flame and non-luminous flame. Below are the steps to obtain both flames. Number 1, a luminous flame. Light a laboratory gas burner according to the instruction given, following the page 4 just now. Close the air hole, describe the color of the flame. So let's do that first. Close the air hole, make sure the air hole is closed. Always check. This one is the most crucial part. Close the air hole. Then say step 2, light a match. So light a match and put it on top of the barrel. So this is a barrel, leave it on top of it. And slowly turn on the gas. So light up a match. Sambil matches yang oke. Okay, light up a match and slowly turn on the gas. And when you slowly turn on the gas, you get to see the flame. Make sure you remember the step. When you're back in school, you're gonna try to do it as well. And then it says, describe the color of the flame. What is the color of the flame?
Orange.
Orange. So write down your answer.
Red.
For number 2, the color is orange. And number 3, look at the flame. Is it steady or unsteady? Steady means it will just go up, right? Unsteady means it go like this. Look at the flame. Does it stay still or does it move away, sway around with me? When the red star will name. So does it sway? So the flame is, yep, even though a little bit is also considered because the moment you blew on it, see, unsteady. So this one is not suitable for heating. See, so we don't want that. So the flame is unsteady. And number 4, it says, with a pair of tongs, move the ice cream stick across the flame 10 times. So I'm going to show that to you. This is the ice cream stick. So we're going to hold it using the tongs or forceps, and let's move it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did anything happen?
Nothing.
Nothing, but if you look closer, you can see that it become, no, it doesn't burn, but it become black. That one is because of the soot, asap. So you can answer there. What happened to the stick? It become black. That's all. And then with Atanya, does the stick ignite quickly? Is there any fire on the stick? There is none, 0. So the answer is no, wala.
Chigo.
So, yep.
It's already 9:18. Aren't we having our break at 9:20?
I know there's 2 more minutes, so we can get it done in 2 minutes. Second one. Yeah, open the air hole. Describe the color of the flame. So let's open the air hole now. So you can see the flame is now blue. Let's light it up a bit stronger. And so open the air hole, describe the color of the flame. So you can answer it to be blue. And is the flame steady or unsteady? So in comparison to the orange flame just now, this is more steady. As you can see, speaking to it, I'm blowing it, but it's not swaying as much as the orange one. So this one is what we call a steady flame. It goes up, straight up. And then with a pair of tongs, move the ice cream stick flame 10 times and see what happened. So we're gonna move the tong 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So what happened to the fire stick?
Burn.
Yeah.
It
So-
just burned.
It catches fire, so it burns. So does the stick ignite quickly? The answer is yes. And why do you think the non-luminous flame is used for heating? Because as you can see here, it is hotter than luminous flame. Okay, so that's it. So next time you're in the lab, next time you're back to school, you're gonna do this one with me again. Okay,
Teacher,
all right. Yep.
wait, do I have to answer page 5?
Yeah, I've been telling you all the answer just now.
Oh, I haven't done it.
Anda pa.
The
So
whole-
nanti when you're back in school, you can answer it again. Okay. All right. Now it's 9:20. So it's now your break time. I also have my duty to go down there. All right. See you guys next class. Take care. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye. Happy holiday tomorrow.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.